Hey, welcome to class. I know you must have heard about structure, FVG, and if you're new to this channel, I made a video on structure earlier, and I made a video on structure in the simplest form in which it can be traded. In fact, I took out time to explain what FVG is, which is fair value gap or imbalance. Now, in this video, I want to show you how you can combine both structure and imbalance to make your first 5 figures in dollars. Either you're new, either you've been trading before now, whatsoever level you are, I want to tell you that you need this video. Stick around, click the like button and the subscribe button if you find value in this. Share with your friends and tell them to join our YouTube channel. Come to class, let's learn. All right, so in today's class, we're going to focus strictly on structure and what's it called? Fair value gap. Now, if you understand what I'm showing you now, I can tell you have no problem making money in this market. And one thing is, I made it as simple as possible. And if you want to trade just like this, or you want to trade in a similar way to mine, make sure you don't do this below 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame and above is very okay, and a risk reward of 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 is very fun, and it works perfectly in this system. I'm going to show you. Come to the chat and let's see. So earlier this week, I got a buy on USD CHF, and it was as simple as anyone could even think of. And what do I look out for? I'll skim to my chart. Remember what I told you earlier in our video? If you are yet to see that video, it's good you go back there, get a good understanding of how I explain structure, so that you'll be able to understand this very well. It won't give you any problem or challenges. So when I came to the chart, all I tried to do is what? Get out the direction of where market is heading to. And how? I told you when you have a V-shaped expansion, you look for buy. Whenever you have an A-shaped expansion, you should look for what? Sell, of course. So when I came to this chart, what I saw, let me show you. So somewhere here, that was on Monday. Yeah, on Monday, good. So on Monday, what did I say? I saw that, price has given me this. Look at this. I had this, man. Right. If you see clearly, let me zoom out so everyone can see this. Let me zoom out so everyone can see this. Right. If you see clearly, what will you notice there? If you see clearly, what will you notice there? Of course, you can see we have a proper V-shaped expansion. Right, from this month to this month. This is a proper V-shaped expansion. So I haven't seen this V-shaped expansion. Right. I haven't seen this V-shaped expansion. Remember what I told you also. Our V-shape and A-shape expansion is only valid, right, when we break the last high for a V-shape expansion. Once we break the last high with full body closure, right? So now I could see here, we broke this level, right, with full body. So the next question I want to ask myself is, okay, where do I get in from? I told you, the only place I want to get into this market is when my entry is embedded inside the fair value gap. And why? A fair value gap or imbalance is simply an a situation whereby there's an imbalanced price action between buyers and sellers. So I'm more interested in going in when price comes back to rebalance it. And what do I want to do? Of course, I just wait. I need price to retest this level. And once price does that, what do? I find a means to get in, right? I find a means to get in. And usually, entry should be where? The last high that was broken, right? Your entry should be the last high that was broken. And then your stop loss should be where? Just below the fair value gap. Because whatsoever makes the fair value gap disrespected, according to my own trading style, that level is no longer valid. So what do I want to see? Like I told you, 1/3 is very fine with this system. We can do 1 to 5 7. So what do I want to see? I want to see price retrace into this level. And once price get there, I get my buy. So what do we have? What do we have? Look at this. Boom. You can see price came to what? Price came to our entry. And after that, what happened? After that, price did something very nice again. Price gave us what? Another break. We have a new what? We have a new V-shaped expansion. Remember what I told you? I only want to get in when I have what? when I have what? An imbalanced price action. As out of this level, we can see clearly that, okay, right? As out of this level, we can see clearly that, okay, price broke this level. And I told you, our V-shaped expansion is only valid when we break with what? We break with body. Okay, now price has closed above this man with body. The question is, do I have an imbalance yet? Let's see the way the next candle comes. This next candle should not trade into this PR directly. If it does, it makes this level more valid. But remember, this is 2 hours time frame, so I can simply switch to 1 hour time frame to see what we'll have there. Right. All I'm trying to do is that I always want to see what? An imbalanced price action. Are you getting me? I always want to see what? An imbalanced price action. I don't want to get in, right, when there's no FVG, right? So you're going to hear me say FVG and imbalance, both are the same, right? So now I can see clearly here again, okay, I don't have what? I don't have an imbalance there yet. So let's see the way the next candle will trade. Remember what I said? Now, in this case now, personally, I won't be taking this trade. Why? Remember what I said? I don't want this next candle to trade in here. I need that candle to give me what? An imbalance. Now, say for example, I missed this trade. Say I didn't get in here. Let me show you what happened afterwards. What do we have here again? Come on, see this. What is it? Come on, see this. Can you see? We have what? We have another what? V-shaped expansion. We have what? Another V-shaped expansion. And remember what I told you? Remember what I told you? I always want to see my entry inside where? An imbalanced price action. All right, look at this. Look at this. All right, you can see we have a V-shaped expansion now, which is clear. Now, the question is, do we have an imbalance? Of course. I told you an imbalance is a situation whereby we have no candle to the right, no candle to the left. This is a proper imbalance, isn't it? So now, having this now, the next thing I want to do is what? I want to get my entry. So now you ask me, okay, Chucks, am I not looking at getting in here, this level? All right, this level up here? No, I won't. You know why? Because this candle, although it's helped in creating the imbalance, but traded into this top itself altogether. So what do I want to do? Once again, you can decide to check on 2 hours. 2 hours probably will give you a proper imbalance than this. Or you just pick a level below this candle, right? And then you expect price to drop, because what do you have? You already have a structure here. You already have a proper structure here, which is a V-shaped expansion. Let me take it off so everybody can see. You already have a proper structure here. You already have a proper structure here. Now you want to get in. Remember, you want to get in where? Inside the FVG that was created. Your stop loss shouldn't go below here, just like this. Shouldn't go below the candle that created the FVG. All together, 1 hour is clear now. Let's see 2 hours for more. Okay, 2 hours even looks better. 2 hours even looks better. If you come to these 2 hours now, this is far better. Why? Now, 2 hours has already done what? 2 hours has already created the FVG. And if you see clearly, right, even that candle is where it's still inside that same level, right? The candle is still inside the same level. So what do I want to see? I want to see price trade back into this level, right? Why? Because we have an imbalance. We have an imbalance there. We also have an expansion here, which is our V-shaped expansion. Remember in one of the videos I said, if you're having issues checking your V-shaped expansion, just switch to the line chart. I have series of videos on these things already. Just go back, start from the first video, watch them. Don't be too in a hurry to come here, right? Go back to those videos, watch them, and then you're going to be fine. So what can we see here? We have a V-shaped expansion. We'll go back again. What do I want to see? I want to get in here again. From where? This same level. This same level where we broke. Remember, our V-shape and A-shape expansion is only valid when we do what? When we close the body above that level. You can do your 1 to 3 again or whatever, depending on the kind of person you are, right? So what do I want to see? I want to see price trading to this same level, and boom, we get a buy. Can you see? We had a buy there and we went straight to TP. Now look at this. This is why I always encourage you to put your stop loss just below the candle that created the imbalance, right? Or the FVG. Imagine you have put it a little above this level. What will have happened? You will have missed stop that, and price still move in your direction. Our learning. Look at this again. Look at this. We have another one here. We have another one here, right? This is very clean. This is very, very clean. One thing you will have found out is I keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's that simple. It's this repetition that makes you money. The boring process in which people are not willing to go through is what really brings the money. You want to wake up every day, just repeat one thing after the other. Look at this again. What can you see? If you're finding it difficult, just switch to the line chart. You can see a V-shaped expansion again. Cool. Go back again. You can see this candle didn't trade into it, right? So what do we have here? We have an imbalance here. What do we do next? Just get your entry. It's this simple. Nothing else. Nothing else. Remember what I said? Stop loss below that candle that created the imbalance. Target whatsoever you want to target, and then you're fine again. Can you see? Price traded into it, and then off we go, right? Can you see? It's just this simple. It's this simple, nothing else. One thing you'll have noticed is I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I keep doing the same thing over and over again. Let me show you more examples. Come around, let me show you more examples. So now looking at this, this same setup, this same chart, right? Look at this. What can you see here? Let's say you come to your chart, because on this day, 19th of June, 2025, I gave this call on my general group, which is the Telegram channel. In fact, I'll attach it to this video. You're going to see it. I told them a day before, which was on the 18th, that okay, we're going to be selling, right? I told them we're going to be selling USD CHF. And what's the whole idea behind it? When I came to the chart, I was able to spot this out. This is a proper A-shaped expansion, right? Why? If you're finding it difficult, switch to the line chart again. Switch to the line chart. What can you see? You can see a proper A-shaped expansion here. Cool. Now, on spotting this out, the next question that came to my head was, okay, do I have an imbalance or fair value gap? Yes, I have an imbalance here. So what did I tell them? I told them, okay, we're going to be selling USD CHF, including myself and over 3,000 other people made money with me, right? Including myself and over 3,000 people made money with me from the channel, simply by doing what? Just following the same thing I've shown you, right? What do we have here? We broke this level here, right here, as an A-shaped expansion for itself, right? As an A-shaped expansion for itself. And if you look to your right, we have our imbalances. So what do I tell them? Okay, let's get in. We get our sell from here, right? We get our sell from here. It's this simple. Stop loss just above the candle that created what? The imbalance. And then boom, 1 to 3, 1 to whatever you find, depending on your own, what's it called, risk appetite. And then boom, we made money from here. It's just this simple. Within the space of 3 hours, we already did 3 hours. What did I follow? Same process over and over for the buy, for the sell, over and over. No difference, no difference. In fact, if you're following this video, right, I'll need you to come back after some time, and you're going to notice one thing. Right, probably after 2-3 hours, or at the end of this day, which is 19th of June 2025, I need you to come back. You're going to see one thing again. What do we have here? We have price created A-shaped expansion. Price gave us this imbalance, and what do we expect? We expect price to revisit that same level, right? We expect price to revisit this level. We expect price to revisit this level, right? And then sell from here, right? Well, I'll target at 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, just depending on your own risk appetite, right? So let's say we'll have this. This is what I'm expecting from the same setup again, right? I hope you're learning, and I hope you've been able to gain 1 or 2 things. If yes, click the like button, share the video, subscribe to this channel, invite your friends, tell them about our channel. Below this video, you're going to find our Telegram channel there. Make sure you join us, print money with us. And once again, you're welcome to class. My name is Jax, and I'm with Kings.